Tim's is back on their bullshit. Another cereal. This time around, box, much nicer design. Like the Timbit cereal box is all plain white, very cheap looking. This is not extremely it's not super, it's the same basic information, but the presentation is much finer. Like it's whole red, and it's not just a plain flat color. I mean, there's like these planks in it, and it's like clearly wood, and then like a very nice, almost artistic depiction of the cereal with a coffee sort of thing, which coffee company. And yeah, so what I'm looking at though is the Tim Hortons Cafe Mocha cereal, new from Post. My immediate thought looking at it is this is going to be the exact same faux Nesquik, Cocoa Puff, whatever the fuck, as the Timbit cereal, but these appear to be marshmallows, which I'm assuming is going to be the coffee flavoring. I have no idea, but gonna give it a shot. Oh, the box is super flimsy. I went to fold down the thing and like the entire side caved in. What we gained in artistic flair, we lost in cardboard rigidity. So. Oh, it smells like coffee. That smells real nice, actually. A lot of marshmallows. Holy Lord, that's a lot of marshmallows. We're gonna try just I'll give a dry run on a marshmallow and a dry run on a cereal bit. It smells different. Oh, right. Front English, back French, typical. Nutrition facts for 1 cup, 30 grams, 120 calories, 2% of your fat, 125 milligrams of sodium, 5%, 8% of your daily value. Cereal with half a cup of skim milk. I drink whole milk, so 12 grams of sugar. It's whatever. Corn flour, sugar, marshmallows, sugar, modified cornstarch, glucose syrup, dextrose, gelatin. It's not good for you. It's candy. It's breakfast. It's breakfast candy. Just put the box over there. You've seen it. You don't care. But cereal doesn't quite taste like Nesquik. There's like a little something else going on, and you can tell by looking at it that there's like something other than just the pure chocolate going through. But these marshmallows, they've got this going, like an actual mocha, a froth, what it looks like. Well, they have the texture of like Lucky Charms marshmallows, and all I'm really getting from that is sugar. All right, we're gonna try it for real now. Oh, just eating those marshmallows put a little bit of a tickle in your throat. Just from like that pure starch sugar kind of thing. Smells like coffee. A little bit. I don't know what that is precisely. I wonder if there's any. Going down the ingredients list on the English side, thank you. Cornmeal, vegetable oil, cocoa, yeah. Carbonate salt. Coffee concentrate. So there's actual coffee in the cereal. I assume in the same way that you put like liquor in chocolate, where it doesn't actually get you like there's not enough liquor in there for it to do anything. But that would be where the coffee smell's coming from. Which that makes a lot more sense for the coffee company, for the cereal to taste like coffee. Anyways. immediate tidal wave of chocolate, generic Nesquik flavor, same as the Timbits cereal I talked about last time. God, I hate that. Oh, wow. There's a lot more marshmallow in that bite. And what I was going to say was I hate the styrofoamy when you bite down on it. It kind of like I can feel it through my bones. That crunch where it's very, I don't know, unpleasant. But having said that, having chewed down on that particular bite with a mixture of the cereal and the marshmallows, tastes like a mocha. So this is already echelons above the previous cereal. Much nicer. I would go so far as to call this pleasant so far. This is out of all the newer Tim Hortons products I've talked about, the best one at this stage. Yeah, I'm moderately impressed. Like what I'm saying about the texture of the marshmallows, that applies to basically any breakfast cereal that does have the marshmallows in it. They're always the same kind of super, just like pure sugar, no give to it at all. It kind of like squeaks when you chew down on it. I'm not a fan of that texture, but flavor-wise, I mean, it's very chocolate. Like this is candy. You know, this is not a nutritious breakfast, but it isn't bad. It's a little saccharine. Now that I'm getting more of it, where I'm not like taking a second to process every bite. As I'm kind of like shoveling it in, very sweet. I'm almost impressed here. This is like a half decent product. There really is no information on the box. It's just nutrition facts, ingredients, and registered trademark post Tim Hortons. Which, I mean, it's all there really is to it, but I'm not sure I would give this product to a child on account of the coffee flavoring. Like, most kids don't really care for that sort of thing to begin with. Really start drinking coffee and so forth into your teenage years. And even then, people load it up with cream and sugar. Like, you have to acclimatize to the coffee flavoring. But this does taste like a mocha. Hint of the coffee flavoring mixed in with a heavy chocolate gives it a unique taste. While still fitting quite comfortably into that, like, Nesquik, Reese's Pieces, Count Chocula, whatever, Cocoa Puffs genre. It does have its own little thing it's doing, and it's much better than the last one. I'll say that. In the back of my mind right now, I'm trying to remember what kind of ranking out of 10 I gave the Timbits cereal. I'm thinking I gave it like a 5, like utterly generic. This is probably, if that's a 5, then this is probably like a 7. I don't want to give it like, 7's kind of that middle of the road number where something's like not bad, but you don't want to give it like a, you know, like an 8 is like something that it would become someone's favorite. And a 9 or a 10, you're looking at like Oscar territory. Whereas 7 is just kind of like the some people won't like it, some people will number. and 6 is kind of neglected as being like a kinder negative, right? If you're given something a negative review, but you want to kind of put a light spin onto it, like it's not that bad, you give it a 6. This is like a solid. This is a 7. This is a 7 out of 10. You see this girl at the bar, you're talking to her. And then you find out you don't really have anything in common, and you move on. But you're still enjoying the conversation, I guess. Not bad at all. Just because of how sweet and sugary it is, I can confidently say this isn't the sort of thing I would eat every day, but some people like that. That's what it looks like in the bowl. You see the milk's gone all chocolatey as it is wont to do. Marshmallows are starting to get a little more give to them. It's as you would expect, I might say. But for what it is, I'm not disappointed. I won't have any trouble finishing this one. Not that I think I had much trouble finishing the Timbit one, but it wasn't really something I looked forward to eating. This I don't know. I almost want to say I like it, but like it is very sweet, and I'm usually not a person with a big sweet tooth. I find it can be overwhelming, but that's like a matter of personal taste, and I don't know how objective I can be in regarding this, but I would say it is good. So. As far as the Tim Hortons products I've talked about is concerned, that's the best so far. Yeah, I think it was $3.50 for the box, something along those lines. Like you're looking at $4 for a 340 gram box. It's your standard like. Not as much in it as you think there might be. Breakfast cereal size. But you could do worse. You could do worse. I would not feed this to your kids, though. Anyway, 7 out of 10.